Have you ever wondered where international students are heading these days? You might think of the classic choices, like the US, the UK, or maybe somewhere in Europe. But what if I told you there's a rising star in the world of international education, a place that's attracting students from all corners of the globe? And that place is Malaysia. Now, you might be thinking, Malaysia? Really? And I get it. It's not the first country that pops into your head. But stick with me, because today we're re-diving deep into the real reasons why thousands of foreign students are choosing Malaysia over the traditional Western powerhouses. And some of these reasons are going to surprise you. Let's start with the most practical point of all. Money. Let's be honest. Studying abroad is expensive. Tuition fees in the US or the UK can easily run you tens of thousands of dollars a year. That's not even counting rent, food, and just living. For many talented students, that price tag is a dream killer. This is where Malaysia completely changes the game. A bachelor's degree at a reputable Malaysian university might cost you a fraction of what you'd pay in the West. We're talking about high-quality education that doesn't force you or your family into a lifetime of debt. And it's not just tuition. The cost of living is incredibly affordable. You can get a delicious full meal for just a few dollars. Your rent for a decent apartment won't break the bank. This financial freedom is huge. It means students can focus on their studies without the constant stress of working multiple jobs just to survive. It means they can actually enjoy their student life, travel a bit, and immerse themselves in the culture. Okay, so it's affordable. But is the education any good? That's the big question, right? And the answer is a resounding yes. Malaysian universities have been climbing the global rankings, with many in the top 100 and 200 worldwide. They're not just local institutions, they're global players. What's more, Malaysia has become a hub for international branch campuses. You can study at Monash University from Australia, the University of Nottingham from the UK, or Xiamen University from China, all while being based in Malaysia. This means you can get a world-class British or Australian degree, but at a Malaysian price point and with a unique Southeast Asian experience. It's like getting the best of both worlds. The curriculum is the same, the standards are the same, the degree is the same. The only difference is the location and the significantly lower cost. This model is a massive draw for students who want a globally recognized qualification without the Western price tag. Beyond the classroom, the language situation in Malaysia is a huge advantage. English is widely spoken everywhere. Lectures are predominantly in English, road signs are in English, and you can easily get by in shops and restaurants using English. For students coming from non-English speaking countries, this is a perfect soft landing. They can improve their English in a real-world environment without the complete shock of being in a place where it's the only language spoken. At the same time, you're surrounded by Bahasa Melayu, Mandarin, Tamil, and a host of other dialects. It's a linguistic melting pot. This multicultural environment is not just a footnote. It's a core part of the Malaysian experience. Which brings me to my next point: culture and lifestyle. Imagine living in a country where different cultures, religions, and traditions don't just coexist, but they celebrate each other. That's Malaysia. You have Malay, Chinese, and Indian influences blending together in the food, the festivals, and the daily life. One day you're celebrating Hari Raya, the next it's Chinese New Year. And then Deepavali. This cultural fusion is incredible for a young person's development. It teaches tolerance, opens your mind, and gives you a truly global perspective that you just can't get from a textbook. Students from the Middle East, South Asia, or Africa often find a sense of belonging in Malaysia that can be harder to find in the West. The culture can feel more familiar, more welcoming. It's a place where being different is the norm. And let's talk about the food. Oh, the food. Malaysia is a foodie's paradise. It's a place where you can eat your way through Asia without ever leaving the country. From savory nasi lemak to spicy laksa to flavorful roti canai. The street food culture is legendary and, again, super affordable. This isn't just about eating, it's a social activity, a way of life. For students on a budget, being able to eat like a king for a few dollars is a game changer. Another major factor is safety and quality of life. Malaysia is known for being a relatively safe and stable country. While no place is perfect, the political stability and low crime rates are a big draw for parents sending their children abroad. The infrastructure is modern, the healthcare is excellent and affordable, and the internet connectivity is solid. It's a comfortable, modern society that's easy to navigate. Plus, the geography is simply stunning. On weekends or semester breaks, you're not stuck in a concrete jungle. You can hop on a bus or a cheap flight and be on a paradise island with white sandy beaches, or trekking through some of the world's oldest rainforests. The opportunity for adventure and travel is right at your doorstep. You can easily explore neighboring countries like Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, and Vietnam. Malaysia is the perfect launchpad for exploring all of Southeast Asia. That's a life experience that money can't buy. Let's also consider the visa process. While it's never a walk in the park anywhere, the student visa process from Malaysia is generally seen as more straightforward and less intimidating than for many Western countries. The government is actively trying to attract international talent, so the policies are designed to be more welcoming. This reduces a huge amount of stress for prospective students and their families. So, when you put it all together, the picture becomes clear. It's not about Malaysia being better than the US or Europe in every single way. It's about the unique value proposition it offers. You get a high-quality, internationally recognized education in English, but for a fraction of the cost. You live in a safe, modern country with an incredibly low cost of living. You're immersed in a vibrant, multicultural society that is welcoming and easy to integrate into. And you have the whole of Southeast Asia at your fingertips. For a student who is smart, ambitious, but maybe doesn't come from immense wealth, this is an unbeatable combination. It's a pathway to a global education and a global experience without the crippling financial burden. It's a choice that is both practical and adventurous. We're seeing a shift in the world of international education. Students are becoming smarter consumers. They're looking beyond the old established names and searching for value, experience, and opportunity. And in that search, more and more of them are discovering that Malaysia isn't just an alternative. It's a premier destination in its own right. It's a place where their academic and personal dreams can become a reality. So next time you hear about a student choosing to study in Kuala Lumpur instead of London or New York, you'll know why. It's not a random choice. It's a smart one. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on this? Have you studied in Malaysia? Or are you thinking about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.